Well, hello, I'm Jeremy Johnson with Bowhunting Success, and I wanted to give you guys a little introduction to our website, what this is all about. Bowhunting Success is basically, its mission is to educate bow hunters and to help you make more successful, just as the name suggests. I have with me today Ed Ashby, who's been instrumental in the help of developing this website, as well as my book, Can't Lose Bowhunting. And I thought I'd invite him along to tell a little bit about what we're trying to do. He mentioned something in a conversation last night about how it used to be in the old days, where bow hunters would sit around a campfire and share information, and that's how people were taught. I think that's kind of goes along as an age-old method, and we could do a lot learning from folks that have been there and done that. So Ed is one of those folks, and I'll turn it over to you, Ed, and tell me a little bit about that.
Well, it was, I did. That's the way everything was passed along, and that's the way I learned. We'd sit around and listen to the old hunters, and they had a world of experience. They might have been not too well educated book-wise. Some of them were darn near illiterate, could barely write their name, but they had a world of information, and they were more than willing to take the time and share it with you. And they always said, you know, they teach you how to hunt, and they always put it that way. They didn't take you hunting. They didn't teach you to hunt. They taught you how to hunt. And they would spend however much time it took to impart that knowledge to you over and over till you got it right. Now they might make you feel pretty bad at times when you didn't do it right. And they give you that now, and anytime they said now, there was going to be something followed that you better be paying attention to. And they could, man, if you did something wrong, it'd be that now, and they'd impale you with a gaze. You felt like it was going to kill you. But gradually, you repeat it enough times, you learn. They had all the patience in the world to spend with little kids to teach them how to hunt. We don't have that anymore. There's so many people that I don't know whether they feel threatened or their hunting place is going to be taken over by people or stuff. They won't take people hunting. They don't want people to know anything. They feel like they're giving up their edge if they tell anybody their secrets. And that's not the way it should be. That knowledge should be passed on or it's going to be lost.
Absolutely.
And that's the whole purpose of trying to put this together. And I really get frustrated because you try to watch hunting shows and stuff and they don't teach you nothing. It's shoot animals and advertise products. There's nothing about hunting skills. And the bad part is everything now with bow hunters seems to be stressed on getting out there and practicing in front of a target. And they'll spend endless hours shooting and huge amounts of money. Yet they spend no time and no effort trying to learn the hunting skills. And a guy that's got mediocre shooting ability and is a good hunter is going to be more successful than a great shot that has poor hunting skills. Hunting skills are the basis for it. And that's what we need to impart to people and pass on to people. Is while some of us old timers are around that learned that way and know a lot of the so-called secrets, that needs to be recorded somewhere for people to be able to learn. Because it just doesn't seem like people want to take that time. They're too selfish with the knowledge they've got.
That's too bad.
To pass it on to people.
Well, I appreciate you sharing your knowledge with us openly, Ed. Another thing I wanted to mention is it's a little bit more than a shopping trip in the sporting goods store to become a successful hunter, isn't it?
Well, you can give a good hunter a real crude, primitive bow and arrow, and he's going to kill animals with it.
Right. Yeah, we'll talk a little bit about equipment and what works and what to buy and what to use. That is important.
It certainly is.
My hopes for bow hunting success is we're going to have a lot more depth than just a shopping list for folks. That we'd have the skills and teaching people how to hunt so that they can go put their shopping trip to use, basically.
Yeah, if people will use it, we have better equipment available today than ever before. Now, don't get me wrong. My opinion is that the mass of equipment out there is just like fishing lures. It's to catch hunters. It has nothing to do with the ability to kill animals. But if you know what you're looking for, there are better products today available than ever for the basic tools that you need to be a successful hunter. But even with those, without the hunting skill, you can't capitalize on it. The hunting skill is the foundation that you're going to build your success on.
Absolutely. So if we can use the modern technology and the stuff that's available to us today and hunt like our dinner depended on it, like they used to do in the old days, we have potential to be the most successful hunters in the world.
That's better than ever.
Yep. Well, thank you, and I hope that gives you a little idea what you're in for here at Bowhunting Success, and enjoy.